have higher flows in the winter and the spring. And then this EV is for nitrogen, and so this is what the mussels are doing. So they are having a larger effect when discharge is low. So their overall ecosystem effect is greater when this ecosystem is essentially smaller. And this red line here represents the background nitrogen concentration, which can be directly compared to EV, to volumetric excretion, because they're in the same units. And so anytime EV is above this line, mussels are having a greater impact than just what's coming off the watershed, essentially. So mussels are having a very large impact in the summer on the availability of nitrogen. Same with phosphorus. EV is higher at base flows, but mussels aren't doing as much to phosphorus. As you can see, the line here is much higher. So only for about a month they're having a larger impact than the nutrients coming off the terrestrial landscape. And so you're like, okay, great, there's mussels here, not here, and they're having a higher impact during base flow or low flow events. Oh, that's me, I'm sorry. Marisa. Okay, sorry about that. So you might think, okay, why is this spatial heterogeneity meaningful? It's meaningful because there's a lot of things going on in this system. So in 2010, I sampled 18 sites, 9 sites that had mussels, and 9 sites that didn't have mussels. And so it was in 3 rivers and 6 sites within each river. And I use these things that are called nutrient diffusing substrates. And essentially they're these little cups, and you fill with agar. And the agar with no nutrient added is a control. And then you add nitrogen, phosphorus, and nitrogen and phosphorus. And I put them out in the stream for 18 days. And you measure the algae growth that grows on these little discs that you put on the top. And you measure the chlorophyll A concentration. And so if nitrogen's the limiting nutrient within the system, you would anticipate that you would get the highest chlorophyll growth on the nitrogen one. While if phosphorus was limiting, it would be on the phosphorus. And so we put those out there. After 18 days, I removed the nutrient diffusing substrates. I sampled each site, did quadrats to make sure the non-mussel sites that I was calling non-mussels actually didn't have mussels there. Did more excretion experiments with the most common species.